this video on how to use predefined functions. So how to use predefined functions. That's what this video. There's a lot of built-in functions in C++, and we're going to use them. So let's include include, I did the IO already there. CMath, some of the built-in like square root, sine, cosine, tangent, log. Pound include. What about pound? Pound include. What about if you want to do character manipulation, like up to uppercase to lowercase? C type, you have to include. That's C for character, the first C, and C type, the language C. And IO manipulation. I think that's it for now. I don't know, we'll see what we're going to do there. Your guess is as good as mine. I just have a little idea in my head there. Let's define int, num, that's a number. Let's do double, num1 and num2, first number and second number. And let's define character. Let's take ch as character. I'll use capital CH. And let's set it equal to initial value. That's a character, so it has to be single quotation. Let's say capital T. Let's begin here, cout, the usual stuff. Fixed. Show point. Set precision to 2. Could be 3, could be 50. Doesn't have to be 2 all the time. And else, you know what? Cout. I could actually just go to the next line after that. Go to the next line. So just give you a drop the cursor down. So here's cout. So for example, maybe I want to know is what? Oh, I'm asking the question. Is space. Now let's put the character. Character is really T here, capital T. I want to put a space now. A lower case letter. Is it a lowercase letter? Question mark. That's all I want to know. Is it a lowercase? So well, I want to print. Let's do this too. Let's show you what that lowercase look like for it. Is lower. That's how you convert to lower. Is lower. And that's take whatever that character and change it to lower and go the next line. Just to show you what I'm doing here. I should have, what is this here? C out. You know what? Let's drag this one. Let me save it here. End L. Undeclared identifier. C out fixed. Show point. IO stream. IO manipulation. C math. So there's something wrong with C out here. I keep forgetting when you see the C out error because using name space std. I keep forgetting that part. Now I should be okay. Let's save it and let's run it. Is T a lowercase letter? Is type a lowercase letter is lower, and this is supposed to convert is lower. I'm also supposed to print the lowercase letter of that one. Is L-O-W-E-R character. There's a built-in function that will convert that. So I should see actually lowercase a here, not 0. So why am I saying 0 here? We'll do another end L, just an extra space. Has nothing to do with the error there. Well, 2 of them here, just to give me extra space. Oh, I'm sorry, is lower. That's a Boolean function, true or false. Notice 0 means false. If I want it to lower, that will convert to lower. Is lower is actually a Boolean function. That gives me a value of 1 or 0. So if it's 0, if I want to do it to convert that, I fell asleep there. If I want to convert that to uppercase, then I have to say static cast character to upper, you know. So I think if I want to convert that to lower, I have to write here. This will just give me a Boolean, true or false. 0 means false. 1 means true. Capital T is not a lowercase, so that's why you get a 0 here. So just to show you if you want to convert something, I'll leave that one there. So just to remind you, that's really a Boolean function. So it did what it's supposed to, but this I think my 7th program this morning, so I've had to lose focus there. If I want to convert that to, I can get C out. Let's say I want to uppercase A is, for example, if I want to find the uppercase of a number, uppercase of, pick a number of A is. And now I need to take the A and find the uppercase of that. So the way to do that I have to do static cast underscore cast. I want to convert, just like we did before from decimal. I want to convert, it's actually a character, that's why I'm converting. Let them know. And I'm going to convert it to an uppercase. So to upper, parentheses, to upper. That's how you convert. And you got to tell them which one. I want the letter A. Convert that to an upper. And let's say end L. Do that and show me. End L. And that will convert lowercase to uppercase and print that. Uppercase of A is static cast, not static cast character. Upper case of the letter A is that A there. So if you want to convert, for example, the T to lowercase, so I can go right here before the end of it. Convert to lower, just to let me know, lowercase. Oh, I forgot to close that. If I wanted to convert that to lowercase, static underscore cast, it's a character, to lower, and whatever in that variable, convert that to lowercase and printed. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. Is character a lowercase question mark? Oh, two of these. I'm missing one. Oh no. That's pointing in the wrong direction. And I should have parentheses here. And that should be good. I gotta take a break after this, my eyes. Is T a lowercase letter? It gives me a value of 0. Convert to lowercase, and notice where we got small t now. So these are some of the built-in functions that we have. I can also have some built-in functions that will deal with numbers we used before the power function. So here we go. Let's do that. Cout. So for example, let's say you want 3.25 to the power of 1.5 is what? So I can use the power function here. Pow. What is the number? I forgot. 3.25. That's another built-in function, comma. And that's 1.5. And L. Go to the next line. Okay. If you want to use the absolute value, for example, num1 equals -50. We have a built-in function that does absolute value cout. Maybe I'll use the square root, sqrt, the square root of, you can't take the square root of -50, so you have to go absolute value of num1, number 1, maybe I will write here the absolute value for num1 is well, actually this is the square root of the absolute value. The square root of the absolute value. And go to the next line. And I gotta make this, I think that's uppercase num here. That's why it's giving me a syntax error. The square root, cout the square root of the absolute value for is, and that's the square root. Again, just quickly, some of the built-in functions, I'm going to leave them alone now. Uppercase 3.5, the square root of the absolute value of -50. If you think about -50, the absolute value of that is 50. The square root of 50 is more than 7, because 7 times 7 is 49. So it's 7.07. So it is working. So I'll stop there.